All right. What's up, people? How is everybody out there today? I hope you are well. All right. So first of all, um, since I'm in complete control of everything, like I always have been, and since we all know what this is, how it all began, right? So, like I said, there's people, just a couple of people, going around trying to slander my name. That's also a federal crime. You do prison time for that. All the other things you've done and tried to do to me because you really accomplished nothing because I'm too smart for you and too strong, right? All of those things. What is in my shoe, bro? All of those things, okay, you will also go to prison for. Um, it's going to be a lot of different charges that you're facing, okay? There's not going to be a chat room here, okay? Now, you know, the community wall will be open, the comments, because I enjoy when Christina comments. But I really realized that I don't need outside validation. I've really realized that there is no, um, how do I put it? There is no fairness, just like there never was towards me. So let's just quit acting and get with it. This is not fair. None of it's fair. Never was, never is going to be. And that ends up working out to my advantage. And that's what you all forget so quickly and need to be reminded of. Okay. Now, again, first of all, ping one, you're not getting any of those views. I know for a fact, bro. I've seen your channel. I've looked at your channel, scanned it, and what I notice is you don't get any views. So I know what has to do with. I think that has to do with nothing but silicone, like Coach Eli was saying. And I know what they're doing is they're buying views. It's obvious because the views on different videos, they don't even add up. It's not corresponding at all. It makes no sense. Me, like, you see like a consistency um, that remains. Like you just keep seeing it and it's picking up. It's picking up pace. Like right now, anything I'm putting out is just going like wildfire again when it was kind of dumbing down for a little bit. Okay. So here's the thing. Number one, I mean, we're not competing because, as usual, you have to cheat. And in the process, you cheat yourself because, again, YouTube is going to find out what you're doing at some point. Now, I personally think that they don't care. I think that they're completely a part of this. But I'll just say this. You all are manipulating a system. That's not success. See what I'm saying? If you're having people buy his views for him, which you are, okay, and you're rewatching the videos, right, in this pack, because that's what you do. You basically sit there in spite of me, and then you try to support other evil people, right? And you have to understand, is it really worth it? Because at the end of the day, you're manipulating a system that pays 100th of a cent. So you see, smart people wouldn't do that. Smart people, it's not about money because people like that, there's no way they would have money. It's just impossible. They couldn't have money because they're not smart enough to make it and to keep it and invest it. And we saw that with Dream. Now let me go over the chronology in chronological order, just real quick, a summary of what's happened, and then I'm done mentioning your names because you're irrelevant to me, my content, my purpose, and anything I have going here. Okay. So let me explain this to you. Okay. First of all, I don't know you people from a can of I don't know you people from a can of paint. I thought is the expression. I don't know you people from a hole in the wall. I don't know you people at all. You people came out of nowhere. You were weird right out the gate. There was one individual named Hello Fellow Haters, HFH. The organization, they call themselves Haters Inc. Now, understand, you're not going to get any fame off of this, off of me talking to you. You're just going to get a lengthy prison sentence. Every member of that organization is going to go to prison, and I'm the man who's going to put them in prison. That I can guarantee. There's not a doubt in my mind. Okay, because they've committed so many federal crimes across state lines and felonies. So again, I'm just asking you the question directly to you. All right, supposed Haters Inc., who's not a real organization, and everybody knows it. Everyone's going to laugh at you. All this "you're tough" stuff is going to go right out the window because we know you're not tough, and that's why you try to antagonize people right behind a keyboard, right? So I mean, you can miss me with all that, and that's all I've stated. I've just said, hey, look, you've been dismissed, right? You don't have anything for me. We all know what it is. Okay. We know who's tough. We know who's not. Why are there elderly people getting on YouTube trying to talk tough to me? You don't think that's kind of odd? Let me extend that further. Queen Fire just is getting her karma right now, just a small taste of it. Queen Fire got her karma. Again, I have nothing to do with any of this. All I did was just see it on my wall. Okay. And that's YouTube, because YouTube keeps recommending me it shows me their karma, and it recommends me videos of these people like that I don't even want to see. I don't know why. I mean, it's clear because they're a part of it and they're encouraging it. I mean, it's clear that they made the platform to try to create conflict. Now, I'm all about conflict, but I'm about actual conflict. Like, again, I'm a street dude. You know what I mean? I don't do this YouTube stuff. I don't do this, oh, can we meet up? I don't do internet beefs. I don't do none of that, bro. Like, I'm just a dude. I'm in the street all the time. I'm easy to find, easy to see. If anyone had a problem with me and wasn't scared of me, terrified of me, they would have been done told me, because I'm easy to see. I'm very accessible. I'm Batman, right? So let me go over this again. Queen Fire just got hers, got what she deserved. Yeah, I never forgot what you said when I was in that hotel room in Green Bay. I never forgot what you said, and it was indirect at the worst. It was very cowardly what you said. Just understand, Queen Fire, nothing gets past me. Okay, don't you ever mention my name again. You understand? Don't you ever wish ill will on me again. You understand? Okay, you understand that? All right, you and your people are weak as it gets, and my ancestors don't play. You understand that? You got that? That's who you're talking to. You're talking to someone who addresses everyone like this. Okay? I'm not a nice guy. Okay? Like I said, that all of that is the ancestors. I don't care what no one says. That's my ancestors riding for me. That's what it is. So Queen Fire, they're going to have extensive karma. It's never going to stop. Bunsdot got his karma when he was used as a floor mop in a Benton Harbor, Michigan gas station. You see these NBA players, that one dude in the G League, he just went to prison, right, for the highest crime possible, right? He just went to prison for that, right? And got caught with the girl, because that's what they were doing, is making satanic sacrifices. Now let's slow it down and rewind back as to why I'm talking the way I'm talking, and why I'm saying what I'm saying, and how relevant this is. This is the most relevant conversation to date. Because what I'm saying is that all these people sold their soul. I believe they're all Freemasons, but either way, I mean, they sold their soul to the same God who's the devil, which I'm trying to educate the public on. Your God is the devil. He was never a nice guy. He's a liar. Yeah. Devil is the king of all lies. So he would have to lie about his name, right? So he's not going to say his name is Satan or the devil. He's going to tell you it's God. He deceived all of you. You're foolish. I'm not asking anyone. I'm telling you divine knowledge. Now, again, here's the thing. I was chosen for this. I was chosen to be Batman. They told me, the spirits literally told me direct. They talked to me through the tarot readings. They speak to me. They literally told me, they said, beautiful child of God, you have been chosen because you have been fearless through everything. They said you have more courage than anyone. Like, you've been beyond brave. And that's the truth. I've stood up in the face of anything, in the face of death. I've stood up in the face of corrupt police. I've stood up in the face of of sheer impending doom. I've stood up in the face of people threatening my life every day. I've stood up in the face of being attacked every which way you can. I've stood up in the face of doxing. I've stood up in the face of swatting. I've stood up in the face of my life being put at risk for no reason because I'm speaking the truth. And guess what? There's rewards for that. And they don't come from y'all. They don't come from your fake satanic leagues like the NBA, right? I mean, again, if they were rich, why would they commit the highest crime possible that starts with an M? Why would they do that? Explain it. They wouldn't, because NBA players make no money, thus proving my point. This whole system is a lie. They do not make any money. Okay? I'm uncovering the whole thing. Okay? Now again, Queen Fire, she got what she deserves, right? Clearly there's going to be a lot more karma coming to her. She turns around, tries to play victim. Roy Maiden Dade, he just got locked up. He got a little taste of his karma, right? What does he do? Turn around, try to play victim. Now again, I have nothing to do with any of this. You're not going to lie. You're not going to drag me into it and act like I'm a part of it. No, I'm going to speak and say the truth, and I'm not scared of none of you. Like I said, my ancestors don't play, and they're directly connected to everything that you all just went through, 100%. I'm talking spirits, homie. The spiritual realm runs everything. It's real. Like I said, people, I tried to warn you people, bro. I did. You can go back in these shows. I tried to tell you not to mess with me. I told you, don't speak ill will on my name. Don't do that, because you're only doing it to yourself. So you don't get I'm never alone. I brought company. Yeah, you believe in ghost stories because you're in one. That I assure you. You can hear how sure I am in my voice. I promise you more. If I believe in anything, I believe that these spirits are real and that they love me and protect me and ride for me on my enemies. When we ride on our enemies, right? Think about it, bro. So that's why that happened to Queen Fire. She did it to herself. Remember, responsible for their issues, for their own plight, right? No one else, them. That's all it ever is. Okay? Roy Maiden Dade Rodriguez, right? You got locked up because of yourself. You probably had a warrant out. I haven't looked into it because you're very unimportant. Okay? You don't even exist on this network. You're nobody. Please be quiet. All right. Mike Saha has gotten his karma several times. All right? He jumped into his ceiling trying to copy me. That boy thought he was a rocket ship, and he tried to take off in his living room. That boy said, 5, 4, I'm Tyree Sneed. 3, 2, 1, take off. That boy went right through his roof. That boy done hurt his head, right? He had to put bandages on his head, calling the EMS in the hospital. My head hurts. Right? Well, I heard it hurted my head. I'm trying to be Tyree, right? Oh, you funny, Mike. You funny. Ain't you mad at all these short videos I keep putting up, exposing you, showing real true strength? You can't say nothing about them. You all make no sense. You said one person, one of these haters, antagonists, trolls, agent provocateurs, whatever you want to call them, want to be COINTELPRO. They said, I don't dip correctly. Well, right, because all the fundamentals in the gyms you were taught is not correct. So I do dip correctly, number one. Number two, I don't even know what you mean, because I actually do a pretty uniform basic dip. So I don't understand what you're saying. I do everything the unorthodox approach because that's the science and the knowledge. And it came to me naturally. See, everyone in the gyms is training wrong. And I show that every video I do. All those videos exhibit a strength that they could never achieve. What do you mean? I've been in gyms. You've seen me lift more than everyone in every lift. What do you mean? When I was in high school, I was squatting more than y'all. I'm not going to do that to myself. It hurts your spine and it stunts your growth. I believe I'm still growing. Some of these Mexicans is mad. They was trying to measure me wrong. They was jealous of my heart rate. Real talk. I swear. Literally jealous of my heart rate. There's another one that can't stay in their lane. Yeah, like, well, your heart rate's a little low. Yeah, I'm an athlete. Yeah, I'm not you. I don't just sit there eating. Real talk, I don't. I'm not like you. And they get mad about it. That's all any of y'all are to me. That's all I see, jealous, stuck at all these jobs, miserable, like, Like, I don't care how y'all feel, bro. All I see, that's all I see is just jealous people stuck. That's why these people are mad at me, just like that video was talking about, that one black guy was talking about, because I draw out their insecurities. I show them why they're weak and frail and why they fail, right? Isn't this the best content you've ever heard? Now let me continue. Mike Mills got his karma when he literally knocked himself out because of alcohol. He put a beer on the curb. Buns Dot is such a narcissist and so out of his mind, he tried to take credit for the self knockout. When you can watch the video and see that he never even touched Mike. Mike fell of his own accord. Real talk. He fell of his own accord. Now, he might have lost his balance, but what happened is he fell out of his own accord and he hit the pavement. And when he hit the pavement, that's when he lost consciousness. And that's a fact. Okay? You did not touch him. You do not know how to fight. Your jabs are weak. That's why you threw the same jab against the guy in the Benton Harbor, Michigan gas station, and it failed. It went nowhere because it's a weak jab. You didn't even do nothing to him, bro. It was literally like he got touched by like a manta ray. like he got touched by like a clown's bowling pin, like as slow as possible. How's that for a roast, boy? Come on, you still stalking Big Daddy. Still stalking Big Daddy. Ooh, for real. You mad yet? My ancestors turned off your lights, right? Right? Ain't karma something? You remember? You remember all that hate you was spewing? You remember? Isn't it ironic? My spirits got a sense of humor, don't they? They done turned out your lights. Remember? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's continue, right? Buns Dot, right? Miss L's getting her karma. You could just see that. Because even those people want nothing to do with her, right? Like I said, I didn't understand why any of you disrespected me. That's the worst mistake you can make. You know Skeletor is getting her karma. That's common sense. I mean, all she does is try to be evil, and it's just so weird because we're here, and all I was doing was being genuine and showing love and saying, hey, here's the opportunity of a lifetime. And somebody wants to play games because, just to spite me. That's fine. Maybe you think that you're a bigger deal than what you are. Maybe you so-called women who aren't women think that you're a bigger deal to me than you are. You're irrelevant to me. You don't exist. You don't matter, right? And you did that to yourself. Now, you had an amazing guy and an amazing man in front of you, right? And you wanted to treat it like it didn't matter. Why? Did that make you feel better about yourself? To try to bully someone who you're supposed to be their partner? Honestly, to be abusive towards me for no reason? Did that make you feel better? Was it really worth it? Because the fact is it did. See, I won't let you deny it this time. It did make you feel better for the moment. That's really sad, man, that you have to inflate your ego like a balloon. That's pretty sad, right? So you can't brag, right? Then you got the other one, Siobhan Crow, who already has been exposed publicly, right, as a pedophile, right, and is sitting there stalking me, still going in my inbox. I didn't read your email. I never will. You'll never get to talk to me, right? And is still triggered and pressed as it gets, online projecting and having these people try to attack me. But because once the chat room's done, I mean, that's pretty much it. Then they run to the inbox. I'm not in the inbox. I'm probably going to shut down that email because I'm smart. You're not going to talk to me. You're not going to bother me. No, because really, you keep running your mouth do you have a narcomnesia? I mean, you've tried to come at me with different approaches 1,800 times. Every time that you've tried a different approach, you've still lost. I don't know what they're talking about. Remember when Carlos Cabral was like, oh yeah, sham, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then he immediately after got put in a mental hospital. He was literally in a mental institution. Why do you think that is? Because my spirits were haunting him. Yep, my ancestors. Yep. You all haven't learned yet? You didn't learn? Or y'all remember Tiffany Draper and all the lies and slanders she put online with you all? She worked with Haters Inc. Do you all understand that? She worked with these people to come for me and slander my name. These people have threatened my life a million times. I have the documentation of it. They've told me directly. They'll say it every day. Dr. Computer Shop, he's going to go to prison. He said every day that he wants to take my life from me. That's pretty sad, dude. You know, considering you can't because you're like really overweight and you probably have acne and, well, you do have acne. I caught you slipping one time on the camera, right? Well, you caught yourself slipping. I just got it documented. It's on one of the phones, unless it broke. I don't know, but it really don't matter. Point is, I mean, a lawyer and a private investigator will find out who you are real quick. You're going to go to prison because you threatened me, right? And all of those threats, I have the ones from Mark. Yep. I have the ones from the Mark guy. He's going to go to prison. All of the people you're connected with, the Lunzi, all those people are going to prison. Yep. We're going to figure out who all of them are and what county you're in. They're going to be contacted. Yep. Yep. And I'm going to hire a lawyer and all of you are going to prison. Yeah, I can. There's nothing stopping me from coming to a county and pressing charges. That's why you keep talking, because let's say the truth. You're just scared. That's what it really is. Okay? Siobhan Crow is terrified to go to prison for the crime she knows she's committed. That's why she would come in a chat and make up these lies, trying to project what she did onto me. I've never done what you do. I have a crystal clear record. I'm good. I haven't done anything wrong. What are you talking about? What do you mean? You've been trying that same tactic for long enough. I mean, it's getting old, dude. Don't you think? Doing that in itself is another crime. That's another charge. You see what I'm saying? It's weird, bro. It's weird how you verbally try to attack me. Right now, you keep bringing up this name, Daryl. Right. I own Daryl. I never met him. I don't know who it is. He doesn't exist to me. So clearly I own him because you keep mentioning his name. Well, he was a coward. I was in Green Bay. He was scared to see me. And I was literally like, I mean, are you serious? Like, do I really need, like, is that a serious statement? Why do you keep saying that name and why should it bother me? I don't understand. Like I said, I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl. What are you talking about? Like, and that was not his girl, clearly. So what do you mean? Like I said, when I was with Skeletor and we were in the bedroom doing our thing, right? Which is disgusting now that I think of it, right? I mean, the whole time, the same individual you're naming, Daryl, obviously was aware. So what does that make him? A C, give me a U, right? Give me a C, give me a K, right? Okay. Now keep repeating that name because it does nothing for me. I laugh at you. Now, how many more issues you want to get out the way? Ashes was jealous. She was looking at me with contempt, right? But then getting with me physically, as usual. Like every single one of these girls, they all want me, right? Like beyond belief. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. She was happy as hell when she was getting with me. That's the facts. So she got mad because she was jealous of me because I got too much attention. I saw it in her eyes when she looked at me. She threw a hissy fit, tantrum, woke up, had a tantrum, and said I wasn't who I am, but I am everything that I am. And then I took it upon myself to go prove that. And I did so. I also made some amazing albums at the time about it, like Skeleton Key 11 or whatever it's called. All that music was amazing. And I have it on my website that I will be releasing again at some point here. Right? So then Ashes went whining and running to Siobhan Crow. Siobhan Crow is nobody. All she does is just drag those people down more, and they allow her to. Now, again, Siobhan Crow is the one that's responsible. Well, first of all, she's a pedophile. She abuses her own daughter. I mean, it's really weird, bro. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I think there's like, I honestly think that she like puts her daughter in a cage. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not joking either. Like, she's really disturbed. I mean, she's in my inbox every day. I don't talk to this lady. So think about that. So, you know, she's doing some crazy stuff. She's going to prison. Dude, I'm not worried about nothing. What's this sham stuff? You're not sham anything. What are you talking about? What is this chivy? What are you talking? You don't have an identity. Let me explain something to you. You don't exist. That's why you run around attention, because you don't exist. You're nobody. Like you're literally you're like a ghost. No one knows you. No one. No one here. I could say your name a million times and no one would care. No one. You don't have a channel. You know what are you talking about? Like, come on, bro. You ridiculous out here. So like I said, furthermore, she doesn't feed her daughter. There was evidence of that out publicly, right, for a while that I had at the time. I think I might have thrown away that laptop because it broke or whatever. Point is, they put out all this evidence on their own, so the evidence won't be hard to get when I take them to court and they go to prison, right? And I mean for a long time, right? So you know she's worried. And then she's just sitting there, triggered and pressed at my success, wishing that she could put a stop to it and put a stop to my life. That's right here every day, brother and sister. I'm right here every day. Now, please tell me, what do you got for me? What are you going to do to me? Because, I mean, you tried it in Green Bay. I mean, we all know what I survived in Green Bay. What do you mean? Why don't we just say the truth? I survived a drive-by in Green Bay that was aimed for me, and I survived it. And the police, the corrupt police in Green Bay, were completely in on it. Yep, they were completely a part of it, and I'm going to keep saying it. Yep, and I have tangible proof of that. Yep, because they were coming around that house, making up lies, and the people that I was staying with were even telling me, right? And then what happened is whoever they sent to come for me, they went to some other address. And I think it's because they got the address wrong because I put the wrong address in my work, which then would leak to Dave & Buster's. So someone at Dave & Buster's might have been dirty, right? Common sense, and might have wanted me up out of here. That's the actual truth. Guess what? Turning around, gonna try to sue Dave & Buster's too. Play with me, nigga. Play with me, nigga. My intuition's really on point, ain't it? Ain't it just beautiful? I'm like Captain Hindsight, ain't I? You people really don't get it, man. You got the right one. Y'all funny, right? So I've been a million steps ahead of all my so-called enemies, right? And continue to win every single second of every day. They are thinking about nothing but me and how to stop me and get me off this planet. I mean, if that's not power, I give up. So like I said, keep running to my inbox that I won't see. Keep running around trying to leave comments. Keep doing what you do, because it only stacks the evidence more against you and proves my point. And it only shows you're worried because you know you're going to prison. Hey, you're going to go to prison anyway, Siobhan Crow, for how you treat your daughter, for the abuse that you do. And it's that simple. Okay? And please just miss me with the you want my energy. I'm good, bro. I don't care what you know, like what you do. Let me put it like this. I just don't care about you. I'm all for standing up for what's right, but I just don't care about you. You're irrelevant to me. I wake up every day thinking about me. I've never once thought about you. I don't talk about you. You keep harassing me, and I'm pressing charges, and you're going to go to prison. Got that? All right. So now that we got that out of the way, what was the point of it all? Because you act like you're scary. I mean, you're not scary. I mean, this has been proven already to you. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like I said, I talk direct, right? You already know what it is. You're a coward. So what are you talking about? So then you decided, oh, I'm going to go to the computer and act like I'm tough. Dude, you're an old lady. I mean, I'm serious right now. Come on, dude. You're very immature, man. You're immature for acting like there's not a system, right? And that I don't have rules to follow and that I even care. Like, I'm not trying to act tough with some old lady. She just keeps trying to act tough towards me online while she hides. I don't understand what the point is. Like, I could care less, dude. I don't even have a problem because you're irrelevant. I mean, you're not a YouTuber. You don't play ball. You don't work out. What are you talking to me for? That's all I've asked. Just leave me alone. But I mean, she gonna learn with a big fat prison sentence, and then that'll teach her, you know, because she's gonna be sitting in a cell. And readings already told me, Siobhan Crow, that you're going to prison. They said your eyes aren't gonna believe what they're seeing. Well, believe it, lady. because you well earned it. You well deserve it. And I can guarantee, listen to this, my spirits don't play. I can guarantee you that you're going to go to prison and that you can't talk your way out of it. And it might not even have to do with me yet. So then when you get out, there's going to be another lawsuit you got to deal with me, and then you're going to go back to prison. Play with me. I'm on fire, right? See, this is why they don't want me to talk, because they know that I know what it is. So like I said, it's all just jealousy. These are people I just met in passing. I didn't even meet her. I don't know any of them. The only one I met was Skeletor and Ashes. Skeletor, I went through whatever we already know, and I won, right? Ashes, I went through whatever, and I won. Move on. I don't talk to you. I'm not with you. I don't want to be with you. You're unattractive. Okay? I'm sorry. All right? I mean, it is what it is. I'm not attracted to you. I mean, I'm not attracted to you. All right? So, like I said, you can get over it. And that's the thing. They just can't get over me. I tried to tell y'all, every woman that I get with, Bum Dot's trying to project. No, it's me that every woman I get with, I drive them crazy. I'm not kidding. They all go crazy after they get with me. Real talk. That's just what this thing does. I'm just going to be real with you. Real talk. In the bedroom, I am something else. Okay, I'm a god. They even said that. They made a name for me and said I was the you-know-what god. It is what it is, man. Hold on real quick. I'll be right back.